I am not liking this situation. And Feral's just about as fast as me. I don't know where the shock zombie's at. I think I've got to make a southern turn here. Speed up. Get out of here. There's the shock zombie. Slow down again. I'm gonna get tagged. At least once, maybe twice. Oh yeah, guaranteed. There's the one. How many times? Just the one. Alright. So I see one item in the back seat. Still way too much going on here. I can't try to siphon it or check out what gear's inside, unfortunately. I think I'll make a note, though. And blue ants. I gotta keep the speed up to try to break contact here. I'm not sure why my stamina is just dropping like crazy sometimes for no reason I can figure out. I'm underweight. I'm keeping my speed at the right numbers. But every once in a while, my stamina just tanks. Alright, I think we better just head back. Pray I get one more shot at a science buddy site. So far, nope. It's looking like it's likely to be solid forest all the way down. Pretty sure that's going to be the case. Zombies everywhere. Seems to take some extra stamina to get up to speed. Maybe that's what's doing it. Maybe I'm too often stopping and restarting and I'm having to pedal hard to get back up to speed again. Necromancer again. Alright, so we gotta get from here to here. Last time I came, I kind of squeaked my way through this area. I'm thinking of going straight down the road here. How's it looking? No nameplate. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's try a city run. Always an adventure. Incandescent. Not worried about an incandescent. Let's see. If I cut over and then south again, or just keep going straight south. Stay cautious. I think I have to stay cautious. I just got to make sure I don't get a grabber or a grappler close enough to yank me off the bike. That will be the nightmare. Smoke zombies. Hurt the edge. Poison zombies. I need to cut across. Whoops. Right through a child zombie. Bad dogs. I can't remember if I got a chance to check the IFV last time. I don't think I did. Ooh, snapper zombie. I don't think I can risk it. Too dangerous. Is that mysterious fire still burning? I don't know what's up with that. That is weird. Alright, now we're pretty much home free. Famous last words. Eh, zombie snapper. Come on, you stupid zombies. Get away from my home area. Supposed to be nice and clean and empty of all you stupid zombies. What book is this? Oh, I destroyed it when I ran over it. Oops. Yeah, don't run over books, by the way. Bicycles, any kind of a vehicle. If you roll over a stack of stuff, you're liable to destroy a lot of it. So, certain types of items just vaporize when you run a vehicle over it. My bad. Yep, that was a giant chessboard. It's like a city park thing. Just trying to move them far enough that they don't just automatically follow me all the way over to my base. Okay. Whoops. Slow down. Damn it. Turn when I tell you to turn. Good enough. Let's knock out some bushes that are kind of getting in the way. Alright, so we made it back to base again. Let's refill the vehicle. There we go. 27 liters. That'll give me enough travel capacity. I hope I'll be able to locate some more vehicles on some longer range travels, like if we go follow this road down this way, or back up here, down this way. 27 is enough. I'm comfortable doing some traveling. So I think we're done with the bike for a short bit. Home sweet home. Map forgotten again. I guess we got the fire going. Some more meat cooked up. Okay. Gonna let a little more time go by before I go to sleep. Yeah, it's only 3:30. I want to get moving in the daylight again, so we can do at least one more raid in the daylight in the morning. What did we bring back? Got solder, the telescope items. I'm done with the jerry can for now. Keep the vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in the vehicle. Same with the hand mirror. I need to grab some disinfectant. Otherwise, I am a dumb person. Clean up the goggles and the glasses. Chop up the backpack for the leather. Where is the Necronomicon located? It is just a book that's available via the Magiclysm. We're subbing in the Necomantic Minions for Dummies book. So, there's a number of locations where it could be. The first one I come across of the Necromantic Minions for Dummies is what we're going to call the Necronomicon. It's not in a specific location. Used bookstores, magic shops, mansions, a few different places we might come across it. We've got the pouches ready to go. Didn't get any progress made towards our issue with crafting the survivor armor, unfortunately. Still don't have a soldering iron or a welder, nor the capability to make them. Unless I go out and fiddle with the stupid van a lot. Which... oh yeah, I couldn't make that other thing either. Unless I can take these apart. Build it, take it apart, build it, take it apart. Let's find out if I can take these apart. Come here, foot crank. Can I disassemble you? Alright. Maybe we can get away with it. What am I up to? 20%. Let's try that again. Next. %. Well, that's not too bad. What am I missing for? Do 3 of them? Alright, yeah, let's do 3 of them. Mechanics at 70%. One more time. Mechanics 2. Yay! Alright, that'll help. And then I was missing... I'm trying to remember. How much do I need? I don't have it yet. That gets me the ability to get the leather and mess with the car seats. But I need to sleep pretty soon. Alright, let's not eat the meat. We're gonna eat some raw fat. Oh yeah. We're gonna take 3 chunks of raw fat to bed with us. Have some pine needle tea to offset the yuckiness of the raw fat. And let's see here. Do some boiled makeshift. Ah, it does 3 at a time. 1 boiled makeshift bandage takes what? That's weird. 3 makeshift bandages, and you get 3 portions. What? Why is it? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I just don't understand why it doesn't say whatever. I don't understand why it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Why triple it up? But whatever. Not too worried about it, as long as I know what it's doing. Alright, there and there. I'll just let the regular healing take care of the rest of that. So, yeah. Maybe I should have thrown disinfectant on. Maybe not. It'll time out pretty well. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so we got to Mech 2. We can put the pallet lifter together because I've got the bottle jack with me. Nothing else in this is gonna level me up. Yeah, too much missing stuff. Alright, so not gonna do that. Yep, looks like we had a hiccup in the stream. No idea if that was... I don't see any issues on my side, so that might have been Twitch hiccuping. Are turrets the best light source? I don't know. Why would one light source be better than another if it's infinite? Anything that gives infinite light is pretty much equivalent. Unless you really want the turrets to be firing bullets when you're standing around. And getting turrets as a light source is kind of a mid-late game thing, unless you get really lucky. Turrets and atomic lamps, pretty much the best. Either or. I don't know. I saw your question, howdy Gam. But ask the guys that are actually creating Magiclysm. I don't keep track of the updates for Magiclysm. They're rolling around in here. They can answer your question. I forgot to eat my fat. I went to sleep without eating my fat. Bad Vorm. Man, I keep distracting myself. Any major game updates since then? A lot of fixes here and there. I can't think of any of the major game updates. Not since the big round of 6 second to 1 second turn. We had a whole bunch of updates hit around that time, but nothing too big since then that I can think of. Don't want to eat the fat now. 5 a.m. Troll is doing us proud, keeping us going for quite a while. Alright, so now we are still held back from all the useful stuff by the lack of a welder and or soldering iron. I got everything else I need. I just don't have the tool. All the running around we've been doing and all the things we've looted, we have not yet come across a soldering iron or a welder, and I don't have the skills to build either one. I would love to train electronics. I have not one single electronics book. None whatsoever. And it's kind of hard to train electronics from scratch with random crafting. I'm not even sure you can. You can get to 1, and 10s are pretty easy. I don't remember the levels. Maybe we can bootstrap enough to get a soldering iron put together. Let's see. Antennas out of scrap metal. Here's level 1 electronics. Fire starter. I don't have the copper wire laying around for that. That's the only option. Yeah. I do have some wire I can do that's not... The wire's not load bearing anymore, right? I'm pretty sure they fixed that. Alright, so we got the wire. Let's get some fire starters. Really? Oh, it's taking multiple wires. Alright. Well, I got some more I can. Focus 87. Let's get our focus up just a little bit before I do. Alright. Level 2 electronics. And concentrated acid. That is batteries, batteries, batteries. Oh, thank you. Soldering iron! So close! Let's, power amplifier, power amplifier. Food processor, you got a power amplifier? Vacuum sealer? Nope. Power converter. Wait, which one am I looking for? Power converter. Alright, that's what I need. Come here. Vacuum sealer. Unload. Ah, yay! And we have a soldering iron. How much juice do I got for it? Not a lot. Should be just enough, hopefully, to get some of the stuff done. Can't do any mods yet. Light survivor suit! 32 charges. Thread is fine. Rags are fine. Raincoat. Got the pouches. Got the duct tape. And got the Kevlar. Yeah, let's do that. Light survivor suit. Get us a little bit better protection from all these low-level zombies. Then I can just worry about running away from all the high-level zombies. Damn it, I left the wood going. Can't stand it when I forget that. 13 planks left. Alright, so we got survivor suit done. And we're not tired yet. Do the gloves. Oh. Use those. Tailoring 6. That's funny. Now we're tailoring 6. I can do the regular survivor suit instead of doing the light stuff. Oh, it's funny. But now I'd have to go back and get all that stuff again. We'll finish out the light for now. It's not hard to get that stuff again together. So I did gloves. I need the boots. Get the charges, and I still didn't get a mask. That's right. That's the other thing I've been missing. Can't make a filter mask. Can't make a gas mask. And nobody can make a PVA mask. So I still can't fix that one. If I do the hood. Oh, that's right. Not high enough level for the heavy stuff yet. I do the helmet though as soon as I recharge. And the goggles. Alright, let's get rid of who's oh, that's right, I can't wear the headlamp with the survivor. Oh, nope. Alright, what's causing the hood? Still got something on my brain. Balaclava? Oh, firefighter helmet. That's what's doing it. There we go. How do you tell? Easiest way is to go into the crafting menu, do the search command, the / key. And you use the S:, and then you can type in a skill. So if I type in first aid, it shows me all the first aid skill items that I know. So right here it says primary skill first aid. So if we go down to bandages don't level first aid. Makeshift bandages don't, by the way. But here we can see that bandages require level 1. So if I'm at level 1, I can make bandages and it'll raise me to level 2. You can always use an equivalent level item to raise to the next level. So if you have level 1 of a skill, you can craft level 1 recipes to get to level 2. It gets a little more complicated than that. There are sometimes options for higher level recipes you don't quite meet, but that usually only happens mid to later game stuff. Everything will always raise you from the current level to the next level. So if you're skill level 2 and you craft a skill level 2 recipe, then it will take you to level 3. You can get XP for continuing the same thing for even further levels, but there are limitations and you can't do it super early game. It more comes into play in the mid to high level stuff. So it gets a little more complicated, but early game, yes, you can level up pretty easily off 0 level skills and stuff. So makeshift bandages, for example. Whoops. And they're down here. Not the bleached ones. Right there. Makeshift bandages. It's a tailoring skill. So makeshift bandages, I don't know why, but it's tailoring. So level 0 tailoring, so you can make makeshift bandages to level your tailoring to level 1. No, skill rust hasn't been a thing for a long time. Not by default, anyway. You can purposely inflict it upon yourself if you would like, but I don't know anybody that ever plays with skill rust. Alright, so torso. Got the long underwear, the light survivor suit. I need something else for my chest. So we'll have to look at that. Head, we've got the survivor helmet and the hood and the balaclava. So that's 14, 19 protection. So that's enough for all the standard zombies to keep us protected. Some of them take damage. Yeah, the arms are going to be a problem. Arms aren't nearly protected enough. Hands as well. They don't get hit as often. And legs, same problem. So, it's the downside to the light survivor suit. I need to go pick up some more material and make the medium or the heavy at some point. Or pad this with Kevlar. How much Kevlar do I have left anyway? 8 more plates. And we know where lots more is, so not hard for us to go get some more. Debating the goggles. 10 encumbrance, which I don't like. It's the same as the mask, but I'd rather get the mask off a zombie and get the actual full face mask crafted, so I have the gas protection to go along with the encumbrance for the eyes. So I think I'm going to wait on that. I'll just keep getting poked in the eyes and taking head damage for a little bit. For torso, yeah, I don't have a lot of good choices. What are we short? Ah, we're short lots. God, that body armor is weird. Another raincoat, more pouches, and I'm way short on Kevlar. Alright, so we'll have to make a point to grab up some more of these random items and another batch of Kevlar, just so I have more choices and switching things in and out. Yeah, typically, if I wasn't worried about gas, but I've already, something's broken in the evolution, because on day 6 to 8, I'm starting to see final level upgraded evolution zombies. So I've got smoke, I've got bloated out there, making gas clouds and smoke clouds all over the place, so I do need to worry about it, but if I were not, yeah, I'd go with the goggles. Let's see here. So the protection I've got is going to be helpful, but it's not enough to make me immune to the damage the zombies are going to kick out. So ideally, I do need to get something else crafted, even though the encumbrance is going to be horrendous. Oh, the good old gambeson. 30 warmth. Yeah, 80% cover. Always makes me laugh. I wonder how much it costs to modify more Kevlar into the light survivor suit. Can't remember how much it takes. Let's find out. Modify. No, not the towel. Let's check out the light survivor suit. 15 plates. So the encumbrance goes up, but the bash cut protection goes up significantly as well. So that's probably what I'll aim for. I think I'll just keep the light survivor suit. We'll upgrade it essentially to a standard survivor suit is what's going to happen. That'll get us the 10-18 protection. That plus the underwear and such will give us pretty much mostly immunity to standard zombie hits. So that'll be very helpful. It'll jump the encumbrance up a bit, but that 8 points for that extra damage is going to be worth it without having to layer on yet another component. So need 15 Kevlar plates to finish that upgrade. And I don't think I have more turnout stuff. I still got the boots. I can take those apart for a few pieces, but that's not going to give me 7. I don't think I have anything else that has Kevlar in it laying around. No. Alright, so let's grab the turnout boots. Chop those up. Oh, didn't give me any. Alright. Turnout boots are no mechs and plastic, not Kevlar. Good to know. They have improved the AI control options. You can give them more precise controls that keep them near you and have them disengage more reliably from combat. So there have been improvements, but they still drive me insane. So I only use NPCs when I have very specific themed challenges, and even then, I'm pretty much minimize my interaction with them because they still just drive me nuts. The other problem is just a matter of movement. I almost, not always, as this run demonstrates. This guy's a slow mover. He's slow-footed, but a large number of my characters tend to be fast movers, and I run through cities, and no NPC can possibly keep up with me when I'm juking and dodging through zombies and into and out of buildings and houses and windows and doors and so on. So my desire to try to herd NPCs in those situations is pretty minor, so they end up just getting stuffed in a basement somewhere. So, alright, what else do I need to work on? So what we got done is helpful. I don't think I'm worried about any of that at the moment. Still don't have all the metalworking stuff. We don't have a lot of battery power for our soldering iron. We're about to run out of that as well. Do I go for the hood? Yeah, I think I better go for the hood. That'll finish off our head protection. And I'll use up most of the rest of my Kevlar. Alright. And probably ditch the balaclava now. Come here, Tater Skit. Let's go on a reinforcement spree. Oh, damaged it. We finally got it? Yeah, we finally got it. Yeah, we are at 2.2 and 1.8. Try anyway. Damaged it and ran out of charges. Alright. That's good. So, we've got, like I said, we're light on our torso. Not good. I gotta get something figured out there. Head's good. With the hood, the helmet, and the hood, we should be fine. That's, 13, 18, 19, 28. So, that renders us immune to all the standard zombie damage. So, that'll help. Hey there, Nomad. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Don't have the eyes and mouth. We're waiting for the mask for that. Arms and legs. Arms and legs are going to be the problem. So, what was I looking at? In the interim, what can we do? They have to be either a suit or I really don't want to go with the arm guards. Much encumbrance. Yeah, those are terrible choices. I think pretty much we just have to get it upgraded. Torso, arms, and legs, when the suit gets upgraded, will get us to where we need to be. So I'm just going to have to continue to be cautious until we get the parts we need, the extra batches of Kevlar. So we know where to go get them. Trying to remember, did we clear out that? No, I left some up here in that. Oh, that's right. We had the ID cards up here on the ground. I never did go back and find those. That's something I might be able to do on the bike. Might be able to hop in and grab the Kevlar in the garage and then grab those ID cards. That would be really, really helpful. Alright, let's make that a priority. 4 p.m. Yeah, I think we can get that done right now. Have some cooked meat, and I'm going to go ahead and have a yucky thing of fat. Chunk of fat, 2,000 calories, minus 20 joy. Let's leave the sledgehammer behind. Got the axe in our firefighter belt. There's Super D's. So, axe, butcher knife, Remington. The soldering iron and the tailor skip behind. Dump the standard screwdriver. Don't need that other stuff in the vehicle. We've got plenty of carry capacity. Weight is getting up there. Now that I've got this gear on, I have to start paying attention to weight. But ditching the jerry cans. Yeah, alright. Let's go take a look up top. That's better. 60 out of 116 and 6 out of 73. Yep, good. Alright, let's go take a bike ride. Okay. Past this group. Either shock zombie. I see you there. And we got... That's that acid pool where I was curious if it was a spitter or one of the acid ants had wandered all the way down. We've been out of the reality bubble apparently, so the acid hasn't dissipated yet. Still not seeing what might have caused it. Alright, stamina. I see you there. Slow down. Alright, let's keep it to 8. So, straight north. Just need to get into that house there. We've got a whole bunch of Kevlar and Nomex sitting in the garage. And then we've got 2 science ID cards somewhere in this area. I'm not sure exactly where. So, let's go see how things look. See if we can manage to hop into that garage, finish out my Kevlar needs. I am tempted to just go house to house up there and leave the bike here. The turret's still up, so they're going to be distracted by the turrets. Yeah, I am really tempted to leave the bike here and just go straight through all these houses to get to that garage, because I could probably do that best without drawing attention to myself. So let's leave the bike here. This may or may not work. but it puts myself out in the line of fire a little less. And there we go. 36 Kevlar plates, 83 Nomex. Can actually grab it all. Wow. Milk. Take the milk. Now let's just drink it. Not the vinegar. No. Alright, so somewhere out on that street is 2 ID cards. If I pop open the door to the garage, anything nearby will get attracted directly to me, likely. Let's see if I can get a look where they might be out here. Hey there, zombie child. Well, there they are. Ah, oh, soldering iron. That's Cataclysm. Stick him in the eye again. It likes to give me things right after I've worked my way through a different solution. And an autoclave pouch. Alright. So, I know where they're at. Do I dash out, grab them, and run back south? Or do I go get my bike and ride over and grab them that way? I think I try to dash out and get them. You guys shouldn't be able to hit me too much. Oh yeah, nice clean street. Alright, cool. Gimme. And gimme. Alright, one more body with another ID card. There were 3 ID cards. Yep, that's the last bot. Yeah, I think I'm still clear. Ooh, now I'm not so clear. Alright, let's go to run mode. Get to that body. Get into this house again. Use it for blocker. Alright, there you go. See how easy it is to move around inside zombie-infested cities? That's simple. That was definitely worth it. We got a whole big batch of Kevlar again. I could just about go back, like I said, and remake whatever I need to. But reinforcing the light suit will basically make it a medium suit. And that'll give me the torso, arm, and leg protection that I need to make me mostly vulnerable to standard zombies. That's going to help a ton. Then I'll just have to pay attention to groups and the specialist zombies. Got our ID cards, got our autoclave in case I ever bother to dissect anything, which is doubtful. That whole process is just awful nowadays. Alright, so we can take that off the list, take that off the list. Roadblock is technically still there, so I guess I'll leave that note. That's the Black Widow. Oh, that's the roof access, that's right. But we already saw what we needed to. So with the survivor gear, heading to that school up here is a little more viable, but it's quite the trip with all the heavy zombies in the area. We got the problem over here that we have another school sitting right there, but we got the Fault Crash Migos sitting somewhere in this area. Slaver Migos, cause Fault crashing every time I get near them. I'd really like to raid a school. That's the big holdup right now. If I could get a school raided, get some books filled into my gaps that I've got in my book list, and maybe get another magic book or 2. Just not quite ready for the Necronomicon. Please don't give me the Necronomicon right now. We have not yet. Actually, this is what I need to aim for. We got this library and this used bookstore. That's my target. Now that I've geared up a little better, we'll go back, we'll do the upgrade to the survivor suit. That'll make me a lot more confident about taking on what's in the used bookstore, so I can get into the special spot and get some magic. And we'll hit that library too. We should be able to do that without too much of a problem. So let's just let's get out of here. I am liking bikes. If you haven't used bikes, man, are they useful. You just got to be really careful about your stamina. Don't go more than 8, 12 if you absolutely have to. And they're super, super useful. So I will definitely be adding them to my repertoire of Cataclysm tricks. Alright, now I need to kick the speed up a bit so I don't have this group following me. Or that group. Whoops. Almost smashed into a boulder. Yeah, that is so nice being able to zip around like that. Okay, dump the plastic, no mix and Kevlar. Save and... guess I'll keep the soldering iron for now. Come here, Taylor's Kit. I have work for you. Modified. Light survivor suit. Alright, so we're going to pad it with Kevlar. Going to take 15 Kevlar plates, and it's going to increase our bash protection from 6 to 10, increase our cut protection from 10 to 18, and increase our encumbrance from 7 to 15. All fine. Alright, it is modified. So there we go. Now we're talking. So, 1 second. Alright, hopefully that was a one-timer. Kill a zombie, then butcher them so they don't get back up again? Sure, if you got time to do it. Takes time, it takes stamina, and if it's someplace you don't plan on spending any real time in, there's not really much point. More zombies are just going to show up anyway. Depends on what you're doing, how you're playing. I rarely bother to butcher or pulp anything outside of my base area, because I play on stupid high levels of zombies, and Wanderspawn's turned on, and so on. So there's not really much point to pulping and butchering all the zombies in the world, because you'll never get to it. Sometimes I do for specialized zombies. Ones that really irritate me, I'll give them a good pulping. But beyond that, not really much point. Alright, I'm much happier now, though. Now we've got some protection. So we've got 10 and 18, in addition to 1 and 1, as well as... oh, that's it. It doesn't quite get me there. It's 11, 19. Long underwear top is only 1 and 1. I guess I don't have the, is it fire or flame? Fire. No, can't make it. Just gotta be able to repair it. Alright, I'll have to be on the lookout for a flame-resistant suit. That's what I need. That's usually what I wear underneath my survivor gear, is a flame-resistant suit, hood, gloves. It gives just enough extra protection. At 3-3, it's a good number. So, I just got to keep an eye out for that. That'll fill in the last couple of gaps. 12 is what I look for as minimum protection factor. 100% coverage with 12. So, that's 100% coverage with 10. I need 2 more points. 12 is about the point where you're immune to standard low-level zombies, which is 90% of what's going to be swinging at you as you move around. Alright, but I'm pretty happy we got that done. Need the backpack. Do the telescope? I can. Just need a spring. How am I missing a spring? And the mold, of course. Come on, fire. Give me the bowls. Give me the mold. And don't have a spring. Haven't picked one up yet, huh? Any of this stuff give a spring. I don't think any of this stuff gives a spring. I'm not sure I've brought anything back that's going to have a spring in it either. Tourist table? Tourist table might. Take it apart. Apparently not. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, I don't have a spring. It's okay. They're easy to get. I can go out and get one from the van now that I've got my skills up. Let's turn that off. Let's go get one. I want to get that finished up before I forget again. Come here, passenger seat. Out you go. Now I have a spring. Oh, nope. I gotta take that apart too. Oh, crap. You gonna let me? Nope. Don't have fine metal sawing. God dang it. I hate not having a damn hacksaw. It's so annoying when I'm missing the hacksaw or the wrench. Alright, so I can't do that for an easy one. I know I can't make the belt here. I don't have a wood saw, hacksaw. I'm missing too much stuff, so I don't care about the belt. Gotta have a spring so I can finish up the telescope. What else is on the list usually? It provides metal sawing 1. It doesn't provide fine metal sawing 1. It's the fine that we're having a problem with. So I could do the whole crucible metalworking stuff. I don't have a bunch of frames here at the moment, so we can get some. Possibly. Do it with the van if I come across a vehicle. So, frames, spring. Yeah, metal sawing, not fine metal sawing. Yeah, can be. Takes time and knowledge and practice and just time in game. There are some website tools you can use to find out that kind of information as well. But you are correct. A lot of it is knowing what to pick up when you see it, what's important, what's not important. And like any game with this kind of depth and complexity and volume of various items, it just takes playtime. I think I'm gonna call things to a halt right here for the evening. I think. UI's fine. You can quickly and easily find what makes what, what's a component of what. It lists it all in specific locations. So for the handheld game system, for example, it has this section right here. Disassembling gives you these items. Pretty straightforward. But your mileage may vary. I have a pretty good idea of what kinds of things to look at. But the UI does provide most of the information. How quickly you can sort through tons of things is that comes down to, like I said, game knowledge. I can't think of a UI that would identify individual components that multiple items have included in them. Kind of the downside, it's the blessing and the curse of having a game with the sheer volume of content that Cataclysm has. I mean, if you want to play a game that you'll be playing a year from now and still seeing new things and doing new things, that's great. But the initial learning curve and such is pretty daunting because of that. So, in my opinion, it's worth the effort, but it has chased off quite a few players. Just not the game for some folks. Which is fine. Lots of games out there. Yeah, I'm going to call it to a halt right here. We're about 7 hours in. I'm getting a little tired. This is a good point to stop. We got a lot accomplished. A lot of things we can get done next time. We got the ID cards, so we can go check out that lab. We've got just a few other things I need to get done gear-wise that will bring me closer to parity with where the evolution factor is for all these stupid zombies. And we got some places we can go. I do want to get focused a bit on the magic and try to track down that Necronomicon for the challenge part, or the theme. But yeah, so we made a lot of good survivability bonuses, and I think we'll have a lot easier time getting into places like the apartment tower here. If I can get the telescope finished real quick, and then get in that apartment tower, that'll light up this whole area of the map, and we'll have a much better idea what we're looking at. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate the support, the follows, subscribes, tips, all that good stuff. It's very important for a small niche channel, especially. Make sure you support your small streamers, small content creators, me, and whoever that you enjoy following, especially if they're doing it in kind of a niche format. But hope to have a good day, a good Friday. I'll be back tomorrow streaming some Age of Wonders Planetfall, and then taking Sunday off. So hope